I think a good life is a life that is aligned to our predispositions, aligned to what are our true interests, and I think everybody's responsibility is to look inside themselves and find what are those predispositions, find what really makes them tick in life, what excites them, and understand that a lot of sort of the conditioning coming from society that can be benign as well are not suited to everybody. Okay, this conditioning is quite standard, and it does not represent an absolute truth. So you can find ways of living life that are more aligned to your true self if you invest time in learning about yourself and invest time in learning about life. I am Luca Sonzogni. I am from Copenhagen now after 7 years and yes, I am a lover of life and somebody extremely interested in learning, developing, discovering and experiencing life at its best. I am attracted to learning. I want to discover about myself and discover about the world. It's a natural predisposition I feel I have. Philosophy is the science that informs life, okay? So looks at subjects like the nature of reality, or why do we exist, or what are the ethics that we should be following to relate to each other, for instance. So all the major questions about life and ourselves are informed by philosophy. Philosophy is a subject of the mind and is fascinating to me, but I also believe that spirituality and mysticism can add a higher layer of discovery and a higher layer of inquiry into the mind and into something which is beyond the mind, the spirit, the soul. If you have a mystical experience of sort and you can connect with the energy of your spirit, you won't need any validation for it. You won't need any scientific report explaining that the soul is a thing and it exists. You'll know it because there is such a thing as objective reality, where science, is there to discover objective reality, but there is also subjective reality, the reality of my experience. And that is a philosophical subject and is also a mystical subject. What is my philosophy in life? I suppose that my philosophy is based on values. And what do I value? I value a holistic lifestyle, which means I value looking at the big picture before I look at the details. So that's important to me. I value connection with nature. So I think that technology in the right amount is life-enhancing and useful, but I also think that at this stage of our civilization, we'd do much better if we reconnected with nature more meaningfully. That means spending more time in nature. One of my teachers is the One-Side Waterfall, for instance. One of my muses, is the Chalaklam Beach, Malibu. I love going on hikes to Bottle Beach or to the Kaura, okay? So nature is very much part of my lifestyle, and that's why I live on this beautiful island too. So I really believe in predispositions. We are born with a certain set of predispositions and opportunities in life. I hope that people can be inspired into a journey of self-discovery, and they can be inspired into finding their predispositions and then aligning their lifestyle according to their predispositions and their true values.